It is like that end of the pier feeling. The sea is a hall of mirrors, and each mirror has more depth than the last. Droplets of condensation form upon the alphabet, make the letters peel away from words. The only way to stay out of the room is to move endlessly away from it. Never go back again. In the cubism of a dismantled lighthouse, its rotting wooden cage is the trellis for a beacon that sleeps through the winter. A 1,000 miles away, a sanctuary for water birds sinks its differences. Those figures swimming in the pool to be fished meet the heron with his breakneck plunge. Book, play, or film? Film. 2 syllables. Each syllable is the larval form of a concept for which there is no sound as yet. Spoils. Stratagems. The room in the apartment at the end of the block where the underground river flows. It went missing for hundreds of years, but has never dried up. In the futurism of a telephone booth, listing at an angle to the distant watchtower. If the Gulf War did not take place, something else took its place. All the empty sleeves that do not salute. The witnesses to the accident congratulate each other on their choice of dress. This is the kind of accident that wins awards. Book, film, or play? Play. 5 syllables. Each syllable is the germ which triggers an allergic reaction in all the others. The room in the apartment on the roof where the information collects. In the autumn, it starts to crystallize. This is the editorial stage. In the unism of a fish and chip van with matching fish, chips, newspapers and wooden forks. Are you receiving me? You are very faint. You are getting fainter. I can't hear you. There are traces of heat in the air through which the memories pass. They leave their mark like the circle of moisture that lifts itself off the table as the film runs out. A cloak of invisibility lined with the memories that will not curl up and die. The room in the apartment at the base of the mountain where the oracle resides. A membrane has formed around the old sewing machine on which Mother made all their clothes. In the suprematism of a highway joining the dots in a history of the Richter scale. In the constructivism of a shallow grave from which the undead practice their backflips. Film, play or book? Book, 1 syllable. The Swiss gardens. the chain pier, each pile driven into bedrock, Norway firs tipped with metal and studded with bronze nails. A boundary dispute that predates the concept of boundaries, cutting a ditch, building a wall, pushing it over and filling it in. The bronze spear tip travelled from Swiss copper mines directly into the spinal column. The words for mirror always reflect an origin outside the dominant language. Objects in mirror are larger than they appear, the rear view of historical convergence. These semantic features do not heal before inhumation. On exposure to light and a cognate atmosphere, they proceed to splinter. Then other languages share the driving. An axe of jadeite, a stone only found in the Alps. Walking the sweet track, every consonant is waterlogged. Hurdles and trellises needing repair, not needing the guarantee that spores will be released in 8 or 9 years' time. Rotting and subsidence on the Rialto. Ripples in the sand on a summer's day. An Arctic pool. No sound as yet forms upon the air. Let them have their beacons, their individual pillbox, their Martello tower. 40-foot gentlemen take the plunge. Bark, pith, or stem. Pith, and then stem, from which a whole series of larvae depends. At the other end is the Black Sea. But I'm coming to that.